Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is finally fall. This is my time of year. I am so excited. Today we're going to be doing my 6th annual Fall AF tutorial. I can't even believe that I'm saying this is the 6th annual. I've been doing YouTube for so long. My god. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have been here since the first Fall AF tutorial. I want to see who's an OG. But yeah, every year I've been doing a Fall AF tutorial. All the looks are similar, I am aware, okay, but I kind of do like a different variation of a fall look. I'd like to do more like fall grungy, really blown out dark smoky eyes for these kind of looks, and this is like my go-to type of look. This is the one that I came up with this year and I love this look so much. I actually did this look a couple weeks ago. My friend had their birthday prom theme this year, so we had prom at my house and it was so much fun, and all of us dressed up for like in different prom outfits. Me and my boyfriend actually did like a more goth prom look, and this is actually a look that I would have done for my actual prom if I could have done it, but I didn't. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna live out my prom dreams and do what I wanted to do in high school this time around. So this is actually the look that I did for that. I'll put a picture right here, and I loved it so much. When I did this look, I was like, you know what, this is gonna be my Fall AF look this year. The only thing I did different for that one, I made it a little bit more red because my dress was red. I added a little bit more like warm orangey tones to this one, but still, it's still more on the like grungy, smoky, dark red. I did like a little bit of a smoky liner. This lip color, I'm obsessed. I love this lip color so much. I wore it earlier this month. I was like, wow, this lip product might be one of my favorite ColourPop. It's from ColourPop, spoiler alert, but it might be one of my favorite ColourPop lip products. It is like the perfect dark burgundy red lip. I love it so much. So excited. If you guys are new here, I love fall. Fall is my time to shine, and I am so excited for all of the spooky things this coming month. Make sure to follow me on my makeup Instagram and also on my Halloween Instagram. I'll be posting my Halloween looks and everything and stuff over there, so make sure to follow me over on Instagram if you guys aren't already. Also, I have a Halloween video for you guys planned on coming very, very soon, so look out for that. But yeah, I'm so excited. I used a majority of like ColourPop products in this video. If you guys are on this channel, you guys know we are ColourPop girlies over here, so hopefully you guys have some of these products already. Anyways, enough of me rambling. Excited to share this look with you guys. This is the look that I came up with this year for my Fall AF tutorials. Yes, if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the eyes. I'm gonna use the Mad About Hue palette. I've been obsessed with this palette since it came out. I've been using it constantly because all the shades that I love are in here. I have like the perfect like fall deep tones that I love to use. So the first shade that I'm going to start off with is Screwdriver. It is this shade right here. It's like a nice bright orange. I love to use shades like this for my transition shades. So I like to have this like bright pop of orange in the crease. So I'm gonna do like a nice blown out smoky look. Just putting this in my crease and I'm just packing it on so I get like nice pigmentation, and then when I start layering the other colors, this orange will really show through. It's really nice and warm when you start adding the darker colors, so that orange really brings like a nice warmth to the eye. I'm just gonna take the shade right underneath that, and that is Vibing. It's a more of a like reddish orange tone, which is perfect of shades like this. So I'm just gonna take this on the same brush and just kind of do the same thing. I'm just taking it a little bit lower. And I'm putting this more into the crease right here and not taking that any higher up. So this palette has so many pretty, like there's like a nice like rainbow palette, but there's a lot of deeper tones in here that just work really well for fall. So I really, really have been loving this palette. Every time I do my makeup now, I kind of reach for this one and I love it. Okay, so once I have that shade down, I'm gonna go ahead and take Sugar Rush. Basically taking the like orange row and just going down. So I started with this shade, took this one, and now I'm going to the third shade in here. More of a rusty, like darker orangey brown. Just taking that a little bit lower into the crease and just doing that each time I bring a new shade in. I just go a little bit lower and lower. Now that I have that darker, like rusty brownie orange shade in there, I'm gonna take Simple Syrup. It's this shade, and I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna start putting this more so on the lid and then into the crease. I want this to be like the most like prominent lid color, so I'm just gonna start dusting that on the lid and then into the crease, just like that. And this is like a really pretty like raspberry color almost. Okay, if it looks kind of messy right now, we will clean it up later. Just going ahead and just like whatever's left on my brush, I'm kind of just taking that most of that in the crease Just kind of blend everything together. Just kind of get a little bit more red. Again, it looks messy right now, but I promise once you put concealer on and stuff, it'll be fine. I think I'm just gonna take my finger and just kind of pack this shade on my lid. Just get like most of the color payoff that way. If you want right now, you could just take like a makeup wipe and kind of clean it up just so it's not as messy. So now that I cleaned that up a little bit, I'm gonna go in with a darker shade. I'm gonna mix Ta-Da and Fun Fun Fun, which is these two darkest purpley shades. And I'm gonna mix these two and kind of do a liner with this. So I'm just gonna start packing this on the outer edge with a smudger brush. And I'm just doing a wing on this outer corner. Again, we can clean it up. I lied. We're going to go in with a black shadow. I'm taking Smoke Show. This is called Blow and Smoke now. I have like the old packaging. I'm just taking a black shadow and just, yeah, there we go. I forgot what I did for this look initially when I did it. But yeah, I'm just taking black and just doing a like liner. I'm messy with this because we're just going to clean it up. Smudging this out. Like so. And just making it a nice little smudgy liner and then just cleaning it up. Perfect. Just like that. It's just like a nice little easy liner. I love doing shadow liner like this. Just like it's a lot easier than doing like regular liner sometimes. We're gonna move on to the face now. I'm excited because this part of the video is actually sponsored by ColourPop. I'm excited to share the products with you because they're products that I use literally every single day, and if you watch my channel, I'm sure these will be no surprise to you. But I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer, the Pretty Fresh Foundation, and the Pretty Fresh Concealer. I always love getting to do partnerships like this with products that I absolutely like would die for. So as you can tell, these are very well loved. I use these literally every single time I do my makeup. So I'm starting off with the Pretty Fresh Primer. This has hyaluronic acid in it. I'm normal to dry skin, so I love having a nice hydrated base right before I put on foundation. And honestly, I like using this primer just like as a moisturizer sometimes because it really does hydrate my skin a ton. So though that like primer literally makes my skin feel like I had a nice like drink of water, and you can tell like how hydrated it looks now. My skin just feels so nice and it's ready for foundation. So now moving on to the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. This is my holy grail, the shade Light 50. And I just take like about a little bit less than a pump, and I like to apply this with a damp sponge. And again, this also has hyaluronic acid, so it blends into the skin so effortlessly. It's nice and hydrating. And this with the primer is like a match made in heaven. This shade is actually a perfect match for me. I go between light 45 and light 50, but I have like a little bit of a tan right now, so light 50 matches me a little bit better. This has a medium to full coverage. You can definitely build it up. I like to leave it at a medium coverage. Kind of covers up any redness that I have. It evens out my skin tone with also just giving me like a nice flawless complexion. Even, I don't know if it's marketed as long wear, but it lasts literally all day long on me. That's why I like to wear this foundation literally anytime I go anywhere. It's perfect. It's like literally my perfect foundation. See, it just makes my skin look so nice. It has a nice like glow to it as well. It's not super dewy and it's not matte. It's a nice natural finish. And to finish off the complexion, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Pretty Fresh Concealer. I use the shade Light 45. This is perfect because my under eyes are more dry than the rest of my skin. To just apply it right there and then right here. This also has hyaluronic acid as well. All the Pretty Fresh stuff does. I like this line so much because it really does add that hydration that I want, especially when it comes to the under eyes. That's why I love this concealer. And you also get the coverage with it as well. You can see how much that just already covered up my under eyes. This has a more full coverage, I would say. It's nice and hydrating. A lot of times full coverage concealers are super drying under my eyes, and I can't use them because my under eyes usually look really dry or flaky if I do use something that's like a little bit more matte. And this has like more of a natural finish with still keeping the coverage. So you can see how much of that it does cover up. Like I love the coverage on this so much, and it doesn't feel dry or anything at all. So that's why I love to use this every single time I do my makeup. It's just so nice. It does have some of that luminosity still if you do like that. I do end up just setting my under eyes with some powder, so that luminosity does kind of go away a little bit, but it still keeps that hydration, which I love. And like I said, I can wear this all day. It doesn't crease on me. It's really nice. I love it. So that is my complexion using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh products. Of these products so much. So I'm excited to share these with you and partner with ColourPop on this portion of the video. So yeah, just going ahead and setting my under eyes really quick. And I'm just using my Fenty setting powder. This is what I use all the time. Nothing new here. I also like to just kind of like set this area as well. And for bronzer, I'm using my Element Cosmetics bronzer trio. I'm just doing a little bit of bronzer. And for blush, since I have more of like a red look going on, I want to do the Kaleidos. I don't know if they still sell this. Hopefully they do, but this is the Lo-Fi Duo Blusher. I'm using the blush in this little palette because it's like a nice like mauve-y color and like a pinky mauve almost. And I'm just putting this on. It's like such a pretty pinky mauve blush because I usually don't like tones like this on myself, but this one's like really, really pretty. It's really well on my skin tone. I went ahead and just contoured my nose really quick, and I'm baking with that same Fenty powder. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes. So I'm gonna bring out my good old faithful Urban Decay Alkaline eyeliner. This is my favorite like pencil eyeliner literally of all time, and it works with every single fall grungy look. It just ties the look together. So I'm just putting this in my waterline. So once I have that eyeliner down, back into the palette, and I'm going to take the shade Simple Syrup, the one that I used on my lid. I'm going to buff this out on the lower lash line. Just connecting that to the top up here. I'm going to take a little bit of that shade Vibing, this one right here, mix that in there to have some of that warmth as well. And I really like to blow this shade out and bring it pretty far down. Blowing this shade out and bringing it further down on the lower, well, it's kind of like at my under right now. It just really gives that like grungy effect that I love. So I love doing a nice like blown out eye look. Go too far down with that shade, you can just go back with the brush that you use to set your under eyes and just kind of buff out the edges. And you can definitely leave it at this. I'm gonna take it a little bit darker. I'm gonna go back with that black shadow. If you don't have this palette, the new Hocus Pocus palette that just came out with ColourPop, there's a nice black in there as well, or you can take any black shadow. Honestly, I just really like this one. And I'm taking this right at the outer part, and I'm connecting that to this wing at the top, so you kind of get that winged out like cat eye effect. And I'm just taking this like right at the lash line. I'm not blowing this black out like the other shade. Just gives you that nice winged out look. And I'm going back with Simple Syrup to blend that out, so make sure everything is nice and seamless. I'm gonna go ahead and just put on some mascara really quick. I'm just using the Huda Legit Lashes mascara, and I'll put on some actual lashes. I just cut wispies in half and put them on the outer corner, so I'm gonna do that really quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, while my lashes are drying, we're gonna ignore if you can see some glue right now. I'm gonna cover it up with some eyeliner afterwards, but I'm gonna do my little nose highlight and my inner corner highlight really quick with the same little Kaleidos blush duo. It's like a little pink highlighter in here, and it's really pretty. So I'm using this down the center of my nose and on the tip, like so, and then also on the inner corner. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just put some brow gel on really quick. I'm using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I used my Benefit pencil as well for my brows earlier. Didn't have that, I didn't show that on camera, but it's a pencil I use every day. But I'm just setting my brows. I swear this is like the best brow gel in the world. It's like glue for your brows. Okay, we're almost done. I promise this entire video is not sponsored by ColourPop. I just so happen to use mostly ColourPop products. I'm sorry. Like I said, this is the look that I basically did for my friend's birthday party that we had, like prom. This is like literally what I used for that look, so I promise this whole video is not sponsored by ColourPop, but we're gonna use ColourPop Lippy Stick. This is in the shade Infinite Best, and this color is so pretty. It goes so perfect with this look. I did make this look a little bit less red than I did for the prom look that I did, but nonetheless, it's still very fall-like. So I'm just gonna apply this. Look at how pretty this color is. Are you joking? This is in the Matte X formula, which is like the best formula. Look at how perfect this lip color is. I love this color so much. I love a nice dark lip, so this just really ties the entire look together. Like, are you joking? I'm not going to apply any highlighter to my face or anything. I actually like the more matte look for this and just like a subtle highlight on the nose. So let me go ahead and dust off this powder. Alright, so this is the finished look, and honestly, I am obsessed. This look, I'm feeling my absolute best self right now. This is very much my favorite type of look to do. I just always feel my prettiest in like these dark, grungy, smoky eyes and like a nice dark lip, and I'm obsessed. I love it, and I just love doing these fall AF tutorials. They're like my absolute favorite. Like, I look forward to filming this every single year. I'm so excited that it's finally fall, and thank you to ColourPop for sponsoring a portion of this video. Doesn't even feel like it's a sponsored video considering I use these products all the time. So that's like my favorite kind of sponsored videos to do. It just comes easy and natural like that. Like I said, I'm sure if you guys follow me if you guys follow me, you guys know I use these products constantly. So I'm sure there was no surprise here, but yeah, I will link everything down below for you guys. If you guys have not tried the Pretty Fresh line of complexion products, please do, because they are amazing. And I would tell you this even if it wasn't sponsored, because I do all the time anyway. These are just like my holy grails, and I just love my complexion so much every single time when I use them, which is every single time I do my makeup, but every time I know it's going to be a smash. That's why I use them constantly. Link everything that I used down below in the description box for you guys, and let me know what you guys are most excited for when it comes to fall. I am so excited. I feel like there's so many horror movies coming out in the month of October, which I feel like it's a great year to be a horror fan in 2022. So I'm just looking forward to all the horror movies. I'm excited to do all the Halloween, fall, spooky things this month, but yeah. Anyways, I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.